Hey, hey, Spring LaFay, Simply Tarot. Okay, Aquarius, this is for you. And this, we're going to look at every sign. So, this is a look-see if you were dealing with whatever sign. So, pay attention. Maybe the sign that you're looking to see about will show up. So, Aquarius, I pre-shuffled, and I want to thank everyone for your prayers, your light and love that you've sent our way. Please continue to do so for my family. Look over my nails. Yeah, they're short. Giving them a break, you know. So we're just going to get on into it. I have pre-shuffled. I'm going to cut and then we'll go with it. So, Aquarius, if you're dealing with a fellow Aquarian, what do you need to know? Okay. If you're dealing with a fellow Aquarian, we've got the Queen of Swords here. They've walked away from something that broke their heart. So this person, you know, if they're in the Queen of Swords energy, they're not going to hold on to anything that is not fulfilling to them. You're going to need to be patient if you're dealing with a fellow Aquarian. Things may seem a bit illusioned filled right now because I'm drawn to that moon. Things may be hard to, you know, figure out what's going on with this person. But in fact, what it is it's like they are ending something. They're, you know, with that Queen of Swords and that Three of Swords, they're ending a time. They're walking away with that Eight of Cups there from something that hurt them. It's time for a change, time for something new. The bottom. Yeah, the World card. So they're starting fresh. They're starting something new. It's a new cycle for them. So get ready. Be patient. This can be, you know, this can move forward beautifully. But you'll have to have patience. They're in the Queen of Swords energy. And that's very important. Patience is very important at this time, it feels like. So, if you are dealing with a Gemini, Aquarius. Okay. If you're dealing with a Gemini, they're ending something. They're ending something. It was a relationship with someone, because there's the Two of Cups, that was not fulfilling to them. It was not equally as far as give and take. This could be a job for some of them. But for some, this was a relationship. This was a possible marriage or something that was, you know, it did not go equally for them. And they ended it. They got tired of it. They made the choice to go forward with their own life. So patience will be needed because, you know, they went through something traumatic where they're concerned. Okay. Now, if you're dealing with a Libra, okay, if you're dealing with a Libra, they're all about money right now. It's all about finance for them. Ten of Pentacles. They may, you know, it feels like they're doing good as far as money. But at the same time, they're kind of stuck because they're keeping themselves stuck. They feel like people have abandoned them, left them behind, left them out in the cold. So for them, I'm going to be honest with you, they may be a workaholic. They may be married to their job or such. And, you know, you need to be prepared. This may be a long journey with this person, or patience be needed, just saying. Okay, if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they want a victory. This could be someone from your past, someone you've known in the past, and they often reminisce about you. They're making a decision. It feels like to come towards you or to speak to you. Now, if this is someone you haven't known from your past, this could be a soulmate connection. Nevertheless, they want something that is fulfilling. They want something that's going to last or go forward. And they're really thinking about, it feels like, making that decision to give something to you. You both may have children, or one of you, and children is going to be a very important part of this relationship, so be ready. That's what I'm feeling from that. Six of Cups. Okay, and then if you're dealing with a Leo, okay, okay. If you're dealing with a Leo, we've got a lot of masculinity here. So you could be dealing with a male figure or someone who is taking on a lot of their, in other words, they're in their masculine sort of feel. This is someone, it feels like that they're following their intuition. Now, the thing is this is someone that feels like they've got an old school. They don't have to be old, though. They could be very young. But there's something here about tradition and very traditional, very who they are, and that's that. I feel like they're very abundant. They got themselves together. But they think highly of themselves as well. Which that can be a good thing because they are very confident within who they are. But at the same time, you know, they're not budging. They're not someone who's going to budge. You know, they like things their way. I feel like this High Priestess being here, this could be, you know, you could need to follow your intuition about this person. Just saying. Yeah. Okay, dealing with an Aries. Aquarius dealing with an Aries. Okay. Okay, if you're dealing with an Aries, this is someone that hasn't really given their emotion to you. They kind of, you know, they're being the hangman. They're just hanging back. This is about to blow up. Something about the way that this situation is between you two is about to blow up because change needs to happen. And, you know, sometimes the universe has to make changes happen. You know, if we just stay stuck and we just stay still because we feel comfortable or we want something so badly and it's not meant for us, the universe has to, or God has to just, you know, say, okay, that's enough. Enough's enough. And a tower moment, you know. This is something that has to happen. It's like it's meant to happen. Whatever this is. Okay, dealing with a Taurus. Aquarius dealing with a Taurus. Okay, if you're dealing with a Taurus, this person, they're having the strength to pull away from something that was toxic in their life with that Devil card. Something that was holding them back from their happiness. And they're finding themselves. They're finding their happiness. They're finding themselves. And it's beautiful. This person, you'll need to have patience, though, because this is something that feels like time is needed. Time is, it's a flow. You see what I'm saying? This person's going to flow and things will change. It's just according to what the toxic behavior was. And it's going to be different for different people as to how long this will, you know, take. But they're moving towards their happiness. They've got strength here. Things are looking good as far as that's concerned. You may have to be patient, like I just said. That may be a very important step. Okay, if you're dealing with a Virgo, okay. If you're dealing with a Virgo, this person is very balanced in what they do. They may be a business owner. They take care of themselves. They may actually be a workaholic is what it feels like. But for some of them, they're not. They like flow. They like for things to go as they want them to go. This is someone that's very spiritual, it feels like. May have a link to God, a link to the angels. This is someone that can grow anything. This is someone that can make something out of nothing. They have balance in their life. You know, they're balanced emotionally, work related, but they could at the same time be a workaholic and need to balance that out. This is someone that wants a wish. Now, the thing about wanting a wish is you have to be willing to still put forth that effort, put forth that work. And it feels like this person, they're kind of just doing themselves. That may be a bit of a problem. So, patience, again, will be needed if you're dealing with a Virgo. Okay, if you're dealing with a Capricorn. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, this person has lots of options and lots of things to keep their mind busy. They're taking on the Queen of Wands and the King of Swords energy. This could be someone that is a business owner, but at the same time, someone who's very family-oriented, the life of the party, when called for, in a good way, not a bad way. This is someone that it feels like that they are not alone. There are lots of people around them, whether that is in their work or whether that is in their family or friendship. It's like they are very well known or very liked, very loved. They have a lot of people who think of them. It's almost like they're the glue, like they glue things together. They hold things together in some fashion, some way. Okay, if you're dealing with a Pisces, okay, if you're dealing with a Pisces, this person, you know, they've got the King of Wands and the Empress. This is someone that I feel like they're finding themselves. It's almost like they're learning to love themselves for who they are. With the King of Wands being here, I feel like this person is seeing life, seeing family, seeing the seeds they've sown, looking at foundations, looking at things in their life. But most importantly, learning their worth and their value. And that's awesome. But, you know, again, patience will be needed because this person, they may not be in any rush to rush into anything. They found themselves. You know, they know that they're worthy of something wonderful. And that's awesome. Okay, dealing with a Scorpio. Aquarius, dealing with a Scorpio. Okay, if you're dealing with a Scorpio, oh my goodness, the time is about to change. Things are about to look good. Wheel of Fortune's here for this person. They're moving towards you quickly. They see you as the one. They want to build a relationship with you. They want to show you emotion. This person is, it's like luck is on their side. It's like things are moving forward for them and they want you to be a part of it. That's beautiful. It's got a good feel to it. A really good feel to it as well. Okay, dealing with a Cancer. Aquarius, dealing with a Cancer. What do they need to know? Okay, if you're dealing with a Cancer, this person is moving away from something that was drama-filled, was very toxic in nature, argumentative, and, you know, they're hanging on to what they have for dear life. So, you know, they've got a lot of drama around them. You need to know that. So be ready for that drama because I feel like you're going to need patience. And it may not even be them that's drama-filled. They may be attached to other people that's going to cause drama. That's what it feels like. Okay, let's take you a couple of these. In the extended, I'm going to look at every sign again. So I will use different cards. Okay. You got clean it up. 21. It's time to clean something up. It's time to, you know, clean your own life up. Clean up what, you know, has been left messy in your life. And that could be inside your own self. That could be in your own home. That could be relationships. Come to the edge. 36. You're going to be called to come to the edge and clean something up. And that may take a lot of effort. It may take a lot of strength in order to do it. You know, you may feel like it's very scary for you. That's what I'm feeling. So, thumbs up. Please do subscribe. I still am working on trying to get that Etsy shop straightened out. It's got issues, yeah. As soon as I can get them to help me with the issues, I'll open that back up. It's on vacation. But I do thank you so much for